This room was very strange. Half of it was filled with color, there was no sound. The other half was filled with sound, but there was no color. One morning, the alarm went off. They both opened the window to let in some fresh air. Suddenly, a frog jumped onto John's windowsill, but John didn't notice it. On the other side, Adam was sitting on the couch, reading a magazine. Suddenly, he heard the sound of a frog croaking. He thought it was just his imagination. Then, he heard the same sound again. Adam jumped up, startled. He turned around but saw nothing. He tried to figure out where the sound was coming from, but no matter where he looked, he couldn't find anything. Meanwhile, the frog jumped over to John's side. Wherever it went, it left behind colorful marks. Adam grabbed a towel and tried to scare the frog away, but the frog quickly jumped over to Adam's side. The frog croaked at him. It was the first time Adam had ever heard a frog make such a sound. Soon, the frog knocked over John's candy. The room began to fill with more and more colors. Seeing his room in such a mess, John became very angry. He decided to catch the frog. The frog hopped around, spreading more color everywhere. Just as the frog was about to touch John's notebook, John quickly snatched it away. Then he started chasing the frog around the room. The frog kept jumping here and there. Adam's room was filled with all kinds of sounds. He couldn't take it anymore. He ran to his bed and hid under the covers. In John's room, the walls were getting covered in all kinds of colors. John was worried that he might get stained too. He hurriedly ran to his bed, holding his favorite plant tightly to protect himself. Suddenly, the frog accidentally turned on the music. To John's surprise, his hands started to change color. In Adam's room, the air was filled with beautiful music. Without realizing it, he began tapping the rhythm with his pillow. He didn't notice the sounds he was making. And so, the two of them finally stepped out of their isolated worlds.